have hands today. I'm talking into the wrong thing. I have my microphone here for a reason. I have hands today because we are going to be testing out these markers I got. I've been really into markers a lot lately. I don't know why. It's mermaid, so I've been using them to do all the mermaids and stuff. But I've really been into markers lately. Basically, I've always had a problem with getting flesh tone markers. Give me 2 seconds and I'll show you some examples of ones I have. But I have these and this. That's the extent of my flesh coloured markers. But these are not pale enough. I draw really pale characters because I'm really pale. It's good for like darker skin, if you get what I mean. I'll show you an example of what I mean. These are the swatches and they're like in order. Can't see. So like that colour to that colour is that way. You see what I mean? They're not really pale people. It's more like darker skin tones. So that was just like fuck you. I drew or coloured this mermaid with those colours. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing either. Then you have this one, art maker. And I've been using art maker for like all of my skin tones lately. Like that one I used it, that one I used it, that one's green, so no I didn't use it. I used it a tiny bit on the shoulders and that one. I'll do a full video on my mermaid stuff. I have a lot of problem with finding skin colour markers. So, I went on the Googles, I went on the Amazons, and I found these. 24 flesh colour markers from Lamoche. I can't remember if that's meant to be pronounced as an A because it's got the little apostrophe on it. I haven't done French in a long time. I'm really sorry, I keep talking into the camera instead of the microphone. I'll move you closer. Okay, for now. But yeah. So I thought we could do like a review thing and unboxing thing. I already looked in it because I got excited, but these are all everything that came in it. And then it also came with a micron. I think 08 is the width. That's pretty. It's a pretty thick boy. And it also came with a white gel pen. So we're gonna be using these to colour my mermaid for today, which is Honeybee. I did try to do a mermaid with a darker skin tone more recently, but I didn't have a large variety of browns and stuff, so she came out looking pretty damn bad. I'm sorry. I couldn't get a good variety in like lightness and darkness and stuff. So the plan is we're gonna line this with this micron pen. We're gonna then use some colours from in here to colour her skin, and then we'll use my normal brush pen set to colour in the rest of her. And then I'm going to draw another face and we'll use the paler colours to colour that in. But first I just kind of want to swatch them all so that I know what I'm dealing with. Actually, I'm going to line this first and then I'll swatch all the colours and we can see what we're dealing with. It also came with this, which I've only ever seen digital art people have because it's meant to like stop your hand from like touching the screen, but I don't know if it's stop smudging. I don't have a screen tablet, so I couldn't tell you. I'm looking into buying one though, so exciting news. I might have one eventually. It depends if I can continue working, but I have to do this quickly because I have to go to work at 10 o'clock at night tonight. Yay. I love throwing things at my computer. So I'm gonna stop the recording here, or the voice recording at least, and I will line this, and then while we're letting that dry, we will swatch out all the colours. Right, we swatched out all the colours. These are all 24 of the colours, and we have some really nice shades here. I even checked the white gel pen and it's very opaque, to be honest. My chrome was a bit thick, so I did have to go in with a smaller pen to do some finer details. But other than that, I used everything that was given to me. I even used this. But I swatched out all the pens and I've come to the conclusions of what skin colours I want to use in this piece. The skin, we're going to be using these ones. 36, 94, 95, 98 and 107. Those are the best browns and like light browns I could find. Sorry if you can hear me moving stuff on my desk. And then I got some pink colours for a blush, 28 and 135. Any other colours I will be using are going to be from my brush pen set, which are going to be this yellow, and then that darker yellow, and then brown. Every other part of her will be done with the flesh colours. So let's colour us a mermaid. My first time using the markers was all about experimentation, learning how to blend the colours together and how to build up the shading of the skin. Considering I don't have the most experience with markers, they were incredibly easy to use. Of course you will need a tiny bit of knowledge of markers in the first place to understand how to use strokes and to build up colours, but for an amateur they were really easy to get used to. First I laid down the lightest colours and slowly built up the different shades to get more of a 3D effect, making sure to use the right shade of pink to create the perfect blush effect. For the rest of the picture I used my WH Smith brush pens. I already did a video on these, which I will link in the description. The only difference between the Limoch markers are that they are water based, whereas the Limoch ones are alcohol based. I will put an actual pronunciation in here somewhere. I'm sorry. I finished everything off with a white gel pen that came with the markers. Moving on to the second mermaid, I used the same technique of building up the colour light to dark and using the right shade of pink, as well as finishing off everything with the white gel pen. I also used the WH Smith markers to finish off the rest of the piece. The only con I have with these markers is they bled like a lot. Considering I was laying them over and over again did not help. That was to be expected, I just didn't think about it for the first piece I did. So when using these markers, make sure to have something underneath or do the piece on a singular piece of paper. I don't know if they bleed as much on marker paper, as I do not have any, but let me know if it's less likely to bleed with special paper. Anyway, that was the only con I have with the markers. Another could be that they don't have a brush tip, but I'm not too fussed about that. Overall, the markers were great to use. The koi brush pens were amazing as well. The only problem I had with them was that they didn't have the variety of skin tones I was looking for. Final score of about 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, follow my social media, join the Discord, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!